We're in at a Flush the Format Friday. 184 home of the Playhouse. Your picks all morning long. Zero and ABK. Well, everybody loves a good how you met story, right? You see a couple in love, and it's a common question. Oh, my God. How did you two meet? And then some sweet, wonderful story that seems like it could be a rom-com or a Disney movie follows. Those are nice stories, right?
Meet cutes.
Is that what they're called? Meet cutes? Well, yeah, everyone loves good meet cute. Now, why do you suppose you might lie about your meet cute?
Well, I think I'm pretty honest about Steven and I, but sometimes I keep out the fact that I wrote my number on a receipt to try to get him to hang out, and he kind of ditched me the first couple times.
Okay, so you omit a little bit of information.
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe that's the most common thing. So looking at this today, and it theorizes that about 28% of people, when they share with you their "this is how we met" story, they're lying to you. And some of the common reasons are omissions in the top 5. So they're just leaving out little bits and pieces for whatever reason. But the number one reason, I bet you could guess if you really think about it.
I have no clue.
Because one of them was in a relationship. It was an affair.
I didn't even think of that.
Well, hey, how did you two meet? Well, it's a funny thing. I'm actually friends with her ex-husband. They were married at the time. Like, you're not going to maybe tell all those torrid details in that situation.
Yeah, you probably don't want to let that out there.
Like, you don't necessarily want to volunteer all that naughty stuff. So if you are somebody that maybe you omit something, you don't share the whole story, maybe you've made up one altogether, would you be honest with us and confess why it is you're lying about how you met? 237 hits. That's the question. So in your instance, you're honest, but you're leaving out some pieces.
I mean, most of the time I share the full truth. I don't care. But there are some people who may hear the story, and I might leave out the fact that I tried to get Steven to hang out with me multiple times, and he kind of ditched me.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose... Gosh, maybe I might be doing the exact same thing you're doing in that I may be just omitting a piece because I'm pretty honest. Well, oh yeah, I met my wife here. Yeah, she worked part-time in the building, da-da-da-da-da. I'll drop that. I leave out the fact that we never really had a conversation until she auditioned to be part of the show when there was a slot open and she was in the running for the job. And instead I was like, well, we'll date instead. That's not really how that went, but that's how it looked probably.
That's how. And I also, it's not like I'm lying because... Yes, it's embarrassing that I tried to get Steven to hang out with me. He also says that I was too intimidating. So where really what happened? We just leave all that out.
Steven and I should spend more time together. Whew, I agree. You're terrifying.
No, I'm not.
Very scary. Why do you lie about how you met? 237 hits. Oh my God, how did you guys meet? Oh, it's just the best story. Well, sometimes it's not even the real story. It's the 194 Morning Playhouse seeing today that 28% of these couples that tell you they're meet cute is what it's called.
Meet cute, yeah. It's like your cute story on how you guys fell in love and first met.
Well, the meet cute might not have been that cute after all. They're lying to you potentially. Why do you lie about how you met your partner? We're seeing at least some honest people, I guess.
Yeah, someone said I met my husband in rehab. Most people who are close to us know the actual full story, but those that don't know about our past drug use history don't know the full story, so we just say we met through mutual friends. Someone else said, not me, but my grandparents. They actually met over a newspaper ad for single people, ended up going out on a group date, fell in love. My grandpa denied the story until his dying day. However, my grandma did tell us once he died.
You lie about how you met. How did you actually meet? Why are you lying about it?
Well, we tell everyone that we met in college, but he actually used to date my roommate. And even though I was in college at the time, I leave out the part where I basically stole him away.
Yeah, and it's kind of like the cheating affair ones, right? It's like, well, okay, maybe it doesn't make me look the best, so I'll just omit this part.
That's this one. Someone said I was dating a girl. She had a younger brother. Younger brother had a girlfriend. Me and the younger brother's girlfriend soon realized that the brother and sister were not the greatest people, so we started dating.
Ooh.
I mean, you just say you met through mutual people. That's true.
Yeah, mutual friends. We knew some people.
You don't go into the full story, though.
Knew some people. Hi there. How do you lie about it? Why do you lie about it?
We say we met online, but really we met at a rest stop. We made eyes at each other outside, and he asked for my number at the vending machine.
I think you could say vending machine. He just noticed he had a vending machine. I maybe you don't necessarily want to say rest stop. That isn't exactly romantic.
I didn't think it was bad. I truly think this is a better story. I thought something dirty was going to happen. We hooked up at a rest stop. Like, that's where I thought the story was going.
That's after the vending machine. Maybe just not a very romantic location. It's also, I think, a lot of people's like worst nightmare stopping in somewhere like that. That people are like even paying that much attention to them.
I don't think that one's that bad. It's kind of cute.
But do you think if you just said vending machine, some people are like, oh yeah, where at?
No, you'd be like, okay, fatties.
What did you get from the vending machine?
I would want to know. What were you both wanting?
I was short a quarter, and then suddenly I heard the machine go, kunk, kunk. A finger grazed mine. Thanks. E7, he clicked. I ate the Doritos even though I really wanted a Butterfinger.
I would be so mad if someone else pressed the button. You don't even know what I want.
Let me order for you.
Yeah.
Click, click. Any other people lied about how they met?
Yeah, someone said, well, I don't necessarily lie. I just omit a few details. I kind of catfished him on Tinder. I was 300 plus pounds at the time using pictures from 10 years ago. I came clean. He was down to meet anyways, and we've been together since. I have lost all the weight, and I look like the girl in the pictures again, and we are going to get married next year. Someone else said his roommate was my fun buddy, and we would tell people we met through mutual friends. Obviously, we don't go into how we knew that mutual friend.
And I don't think most people would ever ask. They'd just be like, oh, mutual friends. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That all checks out for me.